To Transwest Truck Trailer RV located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. Today's video we're going to accomplish a couple of things. First, I'm going to show you why we offer the safest towing vehicle on the market today, and second of all, we're going to answer some finance questions that you may have. So with that being said, I would like to introduce you to a 2020 Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. This is stock number 5N191492. We're going to start with taking a look at the front of the truck. The first thing that you notice is the grille. This is designed by the C9 company and exclusive to the Summit Hauler brand and really dresses the truck up. The second thing I would like to point out is the bumper. It is broken down into three parts. And the reason for that is if something happens and say we hit it here, as compared to replacing the entire bumper, all we need to do is replace this piece. Something that we haven't really talked about in previous videos is the size of the windshield. We're talking about safety today. That's 2,500 square inches of glass. So when you're in the vehicle, you can really see out and around coming at you from the sides. Makes visibility a lot better in this than compared to a pickup truck. Now the hood is compressed fiberglass. It's not just a couple of little sheets laying on there, which makes it really tough. So an example of that would be about a year ago now, we had a hailstorm come through, just destroyed the pickup trucks. Well, on these Freightliners, you couldn't even tell anything had happened. So let's take a look underneath the hood. That is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 transmission. This offers 350 horsepower and 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. As you can see, a lot of the stuff underneath the hood is color coordinated. The stuff in yellow is stuff that you and I can check. For example, here's where we check the oil, and straight across from us is where we would check the antifreeze. Now the batteries of this truck are located underneath the back seat. So if something happens and the battery dies and we need to jump it, right there is where we would jump it. It's very easy to get to and get things done that way. Now if we are underneath the hood checking on things and a gust of wind comes up, it's not going to squish it. That stops. The only way to get that hood down is to manually force it down. The tires are Michelin's 255 ADR 22.5. The Summit Hauler conversion puts on tire balancers right here. As stated in previous videos, there's multiple BBs in there with some oil. So as you start to gain speed and pick up momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass from the tire to the rim to the hub. Everything is balanced. So again, that's another safety advantage. In addition, it extends the tire life up to 45%. Another safety advantage to these trucks, and I haven't pointed out, are these little mirrors. So we don't only have these to see what's going on beside us on each side, we have these, and these are adjustable. So you can point that as low as you want. So we're actually looking right where the camera's coming from when we're inside the truck. So if something comes up really close to us, we're going to be aware of that. Right here is the trickle charger, or the block heater, I'm sorry. So in the winter months, we can plug that in right there. It comes with two 50-gallon fuel tanks right here and one on each side. Now, as the truck is sitting there, the fuel balances out. But however, you will need to fill them independently. This is the DEF tank, which holds up to 6 gallons. Research is showing that we're getting about 400 miles for every 1 gallon of DEF. As we take a look at the driver's seat, that is a very soft black leather that's heated and cooled. Now this is air ride. So right here is where we would adjust the air in the seat, hot or cold. And this is for the lumbar system, so however much air you want in the back of the seat. From this angle, they're all meant to start from the ground. When you start your truck, turn that halfway. Let all the gauges go all the way over and all the way back. If we get in a hurry and start it too soon, there's a chance that it will kick codes that don't exist. From this angle here, we can see this little pedal. When we're sitting in the driver's seat, we press that to adjust the hood. I believe we can get this right here. This is the engine brake. That's another safety advantage to this truck. That is a true engine brake. So if it's on low, simply press it down. That affects 3 of the 6 cylinders. Not only does it restrict exhaust from coming out, but restricts fluid going in as well. And we can put it on high. And when we do that, we're affecting all 6 cylinders. So when we're coming down the Rocky Mountains and really need to slow down, that's easily accessible right there. When we take a look in the back seat, we see a lot of room, and that back seat makes down into a bed. And that does meet DOT standards for a bed. So if we're hauling long trips, we meet all legal requirements. As we start to look at the bed of the truck, the Summit Hauler has the most storage capability of any brand on the market. If we take a look in the front compartment, we will see an air hookup for an air hose. It is all rhino lined on the top. One safety advantage this has over a traditional pickup truck is the braking system. These have air brakes compared to a pickup truck that has hydraulic brakes. So a couple of advantages there. One, if there's a leak, there's an unlimited supply of air, so we can simply keep pressing air through that. Compare that to a hydraulic system that has a leak, and you go to hit the brakes, it'll eventually get softer until they aren't even there. Plus, if you compare the size of the drums between this and a pickup truck, it's not even close. So if we have a trailer behind us pushing us with 20,000 pounds, this is a lot safer vehicle. It's going to stop you quicker and be more reliable than a pickup truck. As we look behind it, this bed is made of aluminum. This isn't steel. So 10 years from now, there's not going to be any rust. Underneath this plate is the hookup for a traditional bumper pull trailer. Now this does come with a gooseneck ball. It's easily converted to a 5th wheel. As we continue to walk around, another safety advantage this truck has is Freightliner puts 800 pounds on top of the rear axle. So that does a couple of things for us. Once, if we're in mud, that's going to help us with traction. And secondly, if we're in a rainstorm, that's going to prevent us from hydroplaning. Storage capability is exactly the same on this side as the other side. As we take a look here, the first thing obviously you notice is how much room is available. It really makes it for a comfortable drive and just less wear and tear on your body when you're going a lot of hours. And we get a really good shot of the DVD system from this angle. A look in the passenger seat. Also air ride. so the passenger will be more comfortable going the long trips as well. And we have access to the cabin air filters right there. So with that being said, we have a special treat for us today. I would like to introduce Bobby Jackson. She is the finance manager here at Transwest. And Bobby, I'm going to ask you a few questions that's commonly asked to me. That way, if somebody's tuning in today that has some questions in terms of financing, they can get it right from you. If somebody finances a brand new truck like this, what are the rates you're seeing?
Well, on these trucks, whether it's for personal use or commercial use, it's going to get financed as a commercial vehicle because of the nature and the weight of it. So typically I can get 7 years on a loan. Rates have been 7 to 8% with good credit, and the banks typically like 10 to 20% down. Credit, when I say good credit, you need to have probably around 700 or higher without any current late pays. We also have a great option with our internal company, Translease, and they can set up a true business loan or also a lease. And I'm happy to give you information to contact them, or they also are on our website, translease.com.
Now, what does determine if it's a commercial or a personal loan?
Well, the truck is considered commercial, like I said, because of the size. If you are going to use it for personal use, which a lot of our customers do to pull big horse trailers or fifth wheels, so a lot of times it will be for personal use, but it's still going to be considered a commercial loan. If you want a true commercial loan, you're really using it for your business, you have to have been in business for at least 2 years. I can get you a true commercial loan, put it in your commercial name, and or I can have Translease assist with a lease.
Okay, so if somebody does have a commercial loan and has their own business, is there certain documents that they need to provide for that?
It depends. The banks will sometimes ask for complete finances. It depends on the amount you're putting down, your credit score, and also if you're self-employed or not. If you are self-employed, obviously you would be in the situation. They're probably going to ask for full personal and business returns.
Okay. Bobby, what is a little bit of your background? How long have you been in finance and here at Transwest?
I have been here at Transwest 15 years now. I started out in marketing, which I knew nothing about, but we were pretty small at that time, so I took pictures and put things on the internet. I then went into sales for a bit, and I always backed up finance. So the 15 years I've been here, I've been full-time in finance, 8 years now. And I love it. Great, great company. We take really good care of our customers. I'll probably retire here.
We hope you do. So very, very awesome. You can see why we're very glad and very fortunate to have Bobby on staff, and I'm able to work with her. If you have any other questions on this or any of the other vehicles on the lot, feel free to call me. My cell phone number is 970-370-4067. The work extension is 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me, larry.vickers@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in today.